Hello everyone, Mimonton here, back this week for some anime reaction and reviews. And of course, we're gonna start with Karakuri Circus, the final episode. I know there's a lot of finals doing Shield here after this, but I don't know. I felt this is the longest final. I mean, this is 36 episode. Yeah, this is the anime I've been following the longest, right? For there's a couple of finals, of course, we do today, but so I really want to see how it's gonna end here. Yeah, I felt that this is the most. For me, at least, actually, what I want to see the most. Also, I have to guess that I think a few of the animes they're gonna have the finals are just gonna be kind of open-ended. Some are less than 2 rounds, some other ones are probably like probably is 2 coming. So, yeah, this is actually like the final, right? So that's why I'm starting with this thing, Karakuri Circus, because it really is. This is the the final moment, right, of the whole storyline, where most other animes actually have like a second season or at least manga to beat and so on. Yeah. This is the final, true final. It's been a long ride. It's been a confusing ride. It's been very up and down in quality, right? I mean, thing is animated. Sometimes it is really, really brilliant. Sometimes this anime is just amazing. And you're like, wow, that was a good death scene. That was a tragic scene. That was a good backstory. I think especially some of the backstory has been really good. But some other times it's just like, oh my god, this is so high paced. And they clearly skipped over like 10 plus volumes here, 5 plus volumes there, and this is so many things that just makes no sense. It's like, how can this character do this thing? Oh, it was built up in those other 5 plus volumes we didn't see, right? And one reason also I think the anime is a little annoying is because, especially with the love between Shirogane and it's a little bit like they actually only did meet. I guess early in the manga as well, only the 4 first episodes. But still, though, there's a lot of those relationships that are a little bit like, I guess they're supposed to be really deep friends here, but we have only seen them being friends for a few episodes, and they're still like in love and so on, and or not just them, but I mean, many of the relationships are kind of like, this is probably built up way longer. Pet Girl and Masuru is probably built up way more in the manga. I read comments. But here it's so quickly done. There's like, I guess they're best friends and maybe she loves him, I guess. But you know what I mean? Yeah, like it's supposed to be probably like 10 volumes. It's like 1 episode. So you're like, I guess they're lovers now. Not used to them, but all the relationships are like that. And I think that most of the death scenes in particular were very well done death scenes, but you haven't really built up my character developed, like my character feel for them. Like, this is actually a very well-designed and nice detailed death scene, but this character, like yours in particular, is like, but I barely met this character, so why should I be sad now? Yeah, some death scenes were really sad anyway, though. Yeah, they were, but so it's a little bit weird. But anyway, now we are at last episode. Let's see what happens. They're at the moon. I do love that he has rebuilt like this, I think they were like Prague or Budapest, something like that, like an East Europe town. He has rebuilt that up in space, and he has like a harem of friend seeds. Harem of friend seeds. Used a lot of friend seeds. He's living the ultimate life, bad guy life. Let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Yeah. Will Masuru die? Hers will be a tragic ending. He probably will die. Love hearing some dyings. He probably will die. Okay. He has the faceless smile there. What's in this thing now then? Another friend scene. I don't know. Also, I don't know what happened to the other puppets. They had 3 puppets. They had a golden thing and a pirate. I know the pumpkin is obviously his main guy and he can fly and so on. So he has his own Harlequin. It's like a white Harlequin. I was thinking that when I saw the box, it's probably gonna be an Harlequin. I was like, a white Harlequin. Are the French scenes gonna fight with like an army of Harlequins? So is there gonna be like 10 first scene with 10 Harlequins? Oh my god. Oh. But yeah, it's like, okay. I keep saying it every week, but I mean, that was completely ignored in the anime. When did they lose all the puppets? Again, yes, of course, they have been showing the openings one. The pumpkin puppet, that's the main, that's the main guy, right? So of course, but still though, like we saw the pirate for like a minute, yeah. Because I mean, the episode when he showed it, I was like, oh, I have 3 puppets now, interesting. Yeah, it's like, And that was just completely ignored for, I don't know, 20 episodes. And then it got thrown away, yeah. I don't know, I guess they got destroyed on the offshot or something. It's just... I don't mind it, I don't care that, but honestly about it, but I keep thinking it when it's gonna fight in the final battle now. And usually you will have your oh, I have trained my puppet skills, I have this many puppets and so on, right? And also, of course, he dropped the faceless face back into his old first face. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I wasn't a big fan that he went into faceless face, in my opinion, honestly. When he pulled off the mask, I'm actually faceless. I was like, is faceless his real deal? I think that if it turned into like the sun, right? His sun face would have been a better face than faceless face, because I felt that the least emotional face for them to have, actually, yeah. Okay, he's just gonna fight with all the Queen, okay. Yeah, let's do it, yeah, it's like, he's enjoying it, yeah, it's like, yes, finally a fight, I was waiting for you, yeah. But he probably knows that Narumi is his brother, right, like, more or less, exactly like his brother. Is he in puberty? I don't know, the story's been like a year or so, but I don't know if it's puberty, really. I don't know. Did he really hit puberty? I don't know. Maybe, but... oh, God. Yeah, exactly. That's true, though. He has to... Yeah, your brain knows about that stuff. Yeah. You have my memories, young boy. Yeah, interesting. When he dislocated her... threw it down. Oh, Pumpkin can shoot stuff? Okay. That's flashbacking back to her, that scene. The puppet that loved him. To make her happy, of course. This is good. You could have been the boyfriend, man. You would, yeah. Because I want to make her set her free, right? If you allow her to set her free, right? Because I love her. Because I love her. What? That's the reason? That's his reason? The same reason like his, yeah. It triggered him though because he said the same thing, but honestly that feels like a really bad reason for Masuru. Masuru in my opinion should be like, no, but I set her free because, you know, she loves Narumi, so that's why of course I let him have her, because I want her to be happy. Oh, there she is. She's alive, I guess, yeah. No, he breaks his own opinion here. Yeah, his own... This feels really stupid for him. Yeah, god damn it. The writing sometimes is so weird. Like, is that his reason at all? Finally, yeah, but she loves him though, so that would be weird. That's how he should reason it. Come on, Jesus Christ. Finally says that my way more reasonable. She loves him though, so that's why I picked him. Yeah, like that's way more reasonable. Come on. His yeah, like no. Yeah, Pop is over. Then he's punching me. Said, yeah, get over it. Now actually he's punching him. Yeah. I don't know, it depends on the degree of it. If you just make someone fall in love with you, I mean, like, in a normal way you usually actually do it, right? Yeah, in a normal way you kind of charm someone to love you, right? Isn't that how you usually do it? Obviously his way is a little too extreme, but you know what I mean, like... The dog? That like Shirogane dog is back? What? The Inu? Where did that come from? What? What? Nande? Oh, this she is, yeah. She's actually not alive. But she's not dead, yeah. She didn't actually manage to win her, I guess. Saw her popping up on the puppet there in this. Like she runs. That's good though. That's a good detail how she runs there. Of course she doesn't love anyone. She doesn't barely love her scene. Yeah, so Colin B didn't actually manage to kill her apparently. Yeah. That's not too. She's good. Sounds about right. Yeah, I like it. It's like. I'm gonna laugh faceless. Really? You're 100% a tool woman. Get away from me, you tool. It probably is like was here, but as a tool. I love you as a tool. Yeah, that is never gonna say that. Or Francine. Yeah, more than Francine. This woman, she's so dead. She's gonna be dismantled soon. Which is really silly. They're really stupid sometimes, the puppet guy at the moment. Like, doesn't she know pretty that he's really obsessed with Francine? There's no way he's gonna ever love anyone more than Francine. Yeah, so he's created two fanatic automatas. He's gonna bite him in the ass here, creating two fanatical servants, yeah. I think it's great that he actually looks like he did it back. Yeah, I like that he made his face back into his, you know, old face. There we go. She's dismantled. Obviously she's dead. I don't know why he's shocked for. Why he killed her? Yeah. Why is Masuru shocked? He's like dead. Why is he shocked for? Yeah, and she stabs him. Oh, this is freaking this face though. Yeah, this face. I love you so much. It's horror face. Too bad. He really doesn't care. Come on. I guess she is like bombed the whole place for some reason. Yeah. He has a lot of crazy people work with him. But yeah. Yeah, let's land on them, yeah. He's so evil. Screw you, man, yeah. He's a good bad guy though, he just says. He's a good bad guy, yeah. One of the best part of the anime, he's a really good bad guy. He's like, I don't want to save animals, but I never die. I hate the world. And of course, his evil father, yeah. His leaves, yeah. But where did that dog come from? Where did that, like, yeah, there was a show before. He stabbed the Inu, like, where did it come from? He didn't bring that with him, right? What? You see it, you know, through the anime, yeah, the classic Shirogane dog was like... was... He's gonna die, right? Masuru gonna die, yeah. helping him now? I guess so, with the strings here. Through space. This is kind of a cool way to fix your spaceship. Having your puppet outside. Yeah, working on the space station. It's pretty intelligent. He's just a weird bad guy. Let's help you. Why? I don't know. I think he could like almost build a new puppet faster than this. Than them having to use a half puppet each. There's some weird father and son scene now. This is the weirdest father and son scene ever. This is the weirdest father and son scene ever in anime. Big brother. You're his father. You're literally his father. You're literally his father though. Why are you talking about brothers for? I don't have his own brother, but he's literally his father. Yeah, he's the one that impregnated his mom. What is he talking about? Why is he doing the whole father thing? Why is he doing the brother thing for? I know it's a reference to his twin brother, but still, I mean, it's like, I guess it's like having a little brother, but no, you're his dad. You raised him, didn't you? Yeah, I know I was getting memories back to his his twin brother looked exactly like, yeah. Ah, the smiles. It's also about the smile. I have the memories of them smiling, so I have that going for me. Yeah, it's all about that smile. Francine smiling, yeah. Yeah, he did break her, yeah. That's true, he did break her, the first Francine, yeah. So she wouldn't smile anymore. And then his puppet dies. Yeah, yeah, kiss. Pretty sad is seeing the strings that the Jack died there, yeah. No, he's dying. I don't know why he's dying from that though. I don't know why he's dying from that. Isn't he like almost immortal too in most? I don't know why he's so why he's weak to like one. Why is he so weak to one knife stab? I don't know. Like he's been injured so much through the 200 years of his lifetime. This is one of the weirdest anime endings ever. I don't know why. Also, when he keeps calling me faceless, it's clearly in the bi. It's clearly in his Chinese young man form, not faceless form, and I think if we call him his real name or maybe his father's name, I think that would be maybe easy for him to maybe get some affection here. They calling him face. I don't know. I'm not a big fan that faceless become his like main name. Yeah, indeed, final is near. Oh, they're also back there now? I guess he knows now that he was there. So her singing, that's how you cure Zonapha. Is that the simple way to cure it? It's like, after shakes, you cure everything. What? Actually, it kind of makes sense. His insanity is like, well, the cure is that Francine would sing to everyone. That cures my disease. So it actually makes sense. And then everyone is cured, apparently, yeah. It actually makes complete sense in his insanity, yeah. I love it. I love it. It makes complete sense, and of course she is the cure. Of course she is. Of course it's the cure. Like, yeah, it's faceless. It's insane. Yeah, like it's in his insanity that it makes perfect sense. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Survive? Maybe. Yeah, save him! Save your evil father! Yes, save your evil father. He almost killed humanity, like, a few times. Let's save him. Dead! Should be like, no. Vadå, son? He's keeping grip on. Why, man? Why? I don't know why he also called faceless. He didn't know faceless. He knew the other guy. Yeah, he knew his father as his master. Not grief poor. So weird. Yeah, he's the first master. But again, like, I have to say, I don't like why he called it faceless, because it wasn't his first master wasn't faceless. First master was his father, you know. It was the father master with his master. Yeah, not faceless. So, I mean, I know it's the same person, but I mean, he wasn't in the faceless persona with him. So, he shouldn't know the faceless. He should call him faceless. That's not the persona he knew. Tiny gear in my grand plan. Yeah, it's my gear. Yeah, it's part of my. Just gear. Yeah, it's part of my gear. I feel it's really weird. He keeps talking about the brother when he's his father. Yeah, it's like, I am his big brother after all. It's like, no, you're not. You give birth to me. I mean, yeah, like you. No, obviously success with twin brother. Yeah, it's obviously. Whoa, that's a weird smiling, crying face here. That's a weird, creepy face here. That's a weird, creepy ending. I'm not too surprised though. I definitely felt that this was gonna be the ending, where it's like he's gonna obviously like emotionally defeat him by talking to him. Yeah, not gonna like defeat him by, you know, beating him as a puppet fighter. They're gonna be like, but don't you love people? Yeah, of course gonna defeat him by just you know, talking to him. But I have to say, I actually really like that. She's the cure. Yeah, Shirogane is the cure. It makes perfect sense in his insanity. Okay, I guess they're living on a circus now. Yeah, I guess they're like they're circus folks now. Yeah, yeah, with all the queen in their back. Yeah, they have kids be happy. Yeah, they're out here, you know, puppeteering and I don't know. Wait, he's almost preserved? He has a normal arm again? That Ashina made his arm like cryogenetics, has 2 arms now? Oh my god, that was like a silly, unnecessary thing. Oh nice, Shirogane is doing some badass bolts there. That was cute, she's like flipping yeah, forward. Some Brandon kids are That's probably Masuru now, right? He's in his own mascot form. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely is Masuru, right? It's definitely the Masuru, the martial artist now instead of puppet fighting. Even though he's like the son or slash clone of the greatest puppet creator ever in history. So he's like, I fight with more fists. Yeah. I wanna be strong like you, Nissan! Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Old master somewhere. And this is cool. I guess the circus they are moving on right now, right? But he's not with them though. He's not with the couple, yeah. He's still living alone somewhere. Circusing people. Okay. It's like all the characters, but most of them are dead. The puppets, yeah. Yeah, Grandpa, Angelina. A lot of dead characters suddenly showing up. Yeah, seeing her happy there, old evil grandma happy, that's weird. And the sensei they had like 1 minute screen time. Oh yeah, and she died, and no lady that we never even saw, I think. Different scenes. This is weird seeing everyone smiling. This is like weird. This is a really uncomfortable ending. Seeing everyone happy, all the evil puppets and automatic like, yeah, we're happy. This is weird. This is weird. And there's the other puppets that never used anymore, yeah. And the unicorn and oh, then it's Shirogane in a new sexy outfit. And double both faceless and that was a really weird ending. That was a really weird. That felt super weird. That felt super weird. That felt incredibly uncomfortably weird. Seeing everyone smiling, all the evil automata, and everyone is being like, yeah. It was a great show. That was very uncomfortable. That was super weird. That was weird. That was super weird. Oh man, that was super weird. It's over. It's over. Time to go and read the manga and fill up all the gaps we missed. I don't know. I mean, I liked it, but it also is like absurdly cliche in some parts, like unironically cliche, right? At some levels. With some scenes, just kind of like, wow, that was pretty odd. Yeah, I mean, one thing that I said so early when I watched episode. What can it be? Probably episode 8 or 9 or so. I think now it has a flashback. Episode 9, I think. As soon as I saw episode 9, and we saw the evil brother, right, buy in and so we saw the whole thing. I was like, oh yeah, that's the guy behind the circus thing. It's obviously not gonna be her. And then we see that, oh, Francine is like, it's gonna be him. Yeah, I was like, no, there's no way. That Francine thing is gonna be a fake thing. Somehow he's gonna be the man behind that with that evil thing. And yeah, well, it was so obvious. Of course, he's the. And then it's like, oh, the evil father. Of course, that's his brother. I mean, I said it episode like 9, 10. I was like, oh, the father that died and didn't die. That's probably the evil brother. So he's probably the son of the. I mean, all of that was absurdly predictable. Yeah, it's like everything you expect to happen does happen in this anime. So it really is like, even this last episode. That he was gonna like talk to his father, even though it calls as his brother, and make him, you know, like give up, so to speak. Even that was very predictable, right? Like, of course, it's gonna happen. So yeah, like it was good, but also it's like, man, that filling in all the blanks. I don't know, it's gonna give you more meat on the bone, but I think the general result is gonna be this. Yeah, maybe it's the anime. But as an episode, it was pretty good. They had a whole. It was really weird when they were working with the puppets. Yeah, they felt like it's like, oh yeah, this is how that's our family. It's like a weird scene. Let me help you. Yeah, it's like they fight for like 5 minutes. It's like, hey, you know what? You're right. Let me help you, and let's go save Earth and so on. It's like, what? So they do that, and he escapes. Poor Griffon dies with the form master. I did say it a few times, and I stand by that. That doesn't get. I don't get it at all. Why he keeps calling, but they both keep calling him Faceless, honestly, because neither of them really knew him as Faceless that much, at least on the anime, especially not Griffon that knew him as his, you know, big creator master, as Dean, right, as the father of Master. That's his master, right? He didn't know Faceless, he knew that persona, and then Faceless appeared later. So I think he should be more like, he's staying with his master there, his first master should be more like, you know, yeah, Master Dean, right, or whatever he was calling himself. and not like master faceless. It's a little weird, in my opinion. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, of course he died. Master tried to save him. That was weird. That was weird to me. It was an interesting thing there. That Master said the same thing that his father did back in the days. So that triggered him, and he's like lost composure. It was an interesting scene, but at the same time, it's like, man, that didn't make any sense. That he was like, well, he loved her first, and then afterwards, like, actually, and she loves him back. So I felt that was the right thing to do. It's like, that should be the first thing, man. It shouldn't be like, well, he loved her first, and then like 2 minutes later, actually, and also she loves him. So I felt like that. I felt like it was like a lost cause anyway. Like he caught up with that later. That was weird. That felt like a really weird scene there. It's a bit to say that, you know, she loves him, so I had to set her free. That's true love or something. But that is like, no, he was first, so I lost or something. Yeah, it's like, what? Really weird. That was a really weird scene. Really weird. That ending though, was freaking. The ending was freaking. Everyone was like happy. All the characters smiling and being happy. All the characters. Some of them had like a second scene that probably had a way longer in the manga, but had like a minute there in the anime. Really weird, yeah. But I think actually most I loved it when she was running there and they were happy. He had his arm back for some reason. For some reason, Ashina was like, I'm gonna save that arm so we can like put it back on him for some reason. What? But that was very unnecessary. But I love the moment they were running there and she's like doing flips, yeah. Yay, circus coming! She's happy there. With him, yeah. I love happy ending. Then of course he become like his older brother, yeah, out and fighting instead of using his like absurdly knowledge of puppets. It was a little weird scene, yeah. But that ended. I did say definitely last week too, yeah. Pretty much expected the whole by faceless ending. So I expected, yeah, him to just be like, you can't defeat me, but I agree with you. Let me save you the planet. And I do love that Shirogane was the key, because it makes perfect sense in his insanity that, oh, if Shiyu sings to your face, yeah, it makes perfect sense to him. He's like, well, if Shiyu sings, those Zonapha is like super good and cures you instead, and makes you immune to like diseases. What? But yeah, I mean, well, how else would I build them? Her singing voice is an automatic cure. Like, come on, obviously. I feel like they could have tested that, because honestly, I always wish he would have told them. The master is like, oh, by reading his memory and getting his emotional sense, it's probably that she is the cure, because that's how he thinks. That is so obviously, actually, yeah. It's like, of course he did that. So that was good. I like that, yeah. It was so like it's so him. It's so him. Of course, that's how it works. Anyway, hope you guys liked my live reaction reviews of all the Karakuri episodes, right? The whole season. It was ever better in the beginning, and then it kind of went downhill, and then it got better again. And it was a weird anime, right? Because it really went like this, right? Yeah, it really went like great, good, bad, and like, yeah, it really went crazy. It was very up and down. Some episodes are amazingly good. The next episode was really bad, or not really bad, but like much weaker. And yeah, so it was really up and down all the time. It was like 9 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 9 out of 10. It was a lot like that I felt in the anime. Or usually a lot of scenes too, where it's like, and actually one thing though that a lot of people disliked, and I definitely agree on that, is the whole like priority thing, where they have skipped so much content, obviously, for the side characters. They skipped so much of them, and suddenly they're spending so much time on the side characters in the ending. Especially we had like, you know, Sister, my Shing, and those guys there, and so what I shouldn't have. But yeah, they had those scenes, and that was just weird, because suddenly it's like you skipped over, I don't know, like how many books of these supporting characters, and suddenly you're having a lot of focus on them when it's way too late, when we should have learned to love them earlier. And now suddenly you're spending so much time on them that they're obviously gonna die for that reason, or or close to dying, because like obviously the death flags are amazing, it's very predictable, but also that it's just too late. So you feel like I don't care about these backstories now, or the side story here. I want to see the main story, because you skipped over the first 5 part of the main story or the side story for them. You showed me the last side story part, so it doesn't feel really valued. So that was really weird. That was probably the weirdest thing, because it felt like it was really high paced, too high paced, and then suddenly it slowed down for like 5 episodes in total. It was very slow, focusing on supporting characters. It really didn't make sense to do it at that moment, especially with the Mai and Hashina, and George and so on. Yeah, that was a really weird episode. 2 episodes there that felt immensely slow paced compared to the earlier, like incredibly high paced. Suddenly it's like, it's like, yeah, and afterward it was really high paced again. Afterwards it was really high paced again, and it felt like, why focusing on these characters instead of having like a slow paced episode about Shirogane or Masuru or so on, right, which is much more important for the storyline. At least if you, especially if you skip over these characters episodes earlier. So then it was really like, why? There's a weird focus there. So I think that's also very noticeable in the anime. It's very, very high paced, and then sometimes it was very slow paced, or at least comparably, it was very, very slow paced, comparably at least to his own anime episodes. And then, but it's slow pacing on other characters that I would rather have focused on the main character, because they're skipping over the story anyway. I like the train endings. I think got pretty good though, with the brothers and so on, the mother. That I felt was pretty good actually. That I felt actually mattered somewhat, because there was like, it was pretty quick to just show why they were gonna have like an emotional thing, but it also never explained why the spider mommy was looking at their mother. So it was kind of weird. Yeah, like she was happy to act like their mom. Is the mom a cyborg? It was weird too. They survived well, so it was weird. That was weird. They just kind of showed her as like, yeah, so lots of the anime that felt unanswered, I have to say. Anyway, hope you liked this final episode, guys. See you soon with a Shield Hero final episode review and reaction.